Y'all feel that? Can you feel that thing that's oozing out your doggone hand? That thing that's beating your doggone chest right now. Can you feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man?
Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Coach Cam. This the Raider rebuild on the DawgPound franchise Madden League. You know, Madden 21 finna come up, but we gonna round it out with this little league right here. You know, I just got in the league. This the third season. That's why this is definitely a Raider rebuild, because they wasn't good in the first season. And I just got them. Week 2, first game I got thrashed. No player development. No youth, but just a bunch of vets. I had to do a flush of all my veterans. I had to get rid of some contracts. I only had like $1 million in cap space. So, we got a lot of work to do. As you can see, it looks like we probably might have something, but things like this probably gonna be the story of our season unless we make some changes. But it's cool because, I like to build franchises. This is a 30-man franchise. I've never been in one. I've been in a lot of inconsistent franchises, so hopefully this works out. I definitely have a challenge. I definitely have, a lot of things to do, so it's gonna be very time consuming, I see. So in this game, I rebuild later. We got plenty of time for it because it's not gonna happen overnight. And as we talk about, as you look at it, I have no playmakers on defense. You see one back there, free safety. That's because every new user gets an X factor on each side of the ball. Keep it fair. But it seems like nobody had the Raiders before me. It seems like no one was developed. I think they was blackballing the Raiders. I don't know what was going on, but we here to change that for sure. For sure. That's why they call me Coach Cam. And before we even get into this game, I can talk about my first game. We got blowed out. We played against the Eagles, updated rosters. No Carson Wentz. They had Mariota, but they had Alvin Kamara, Von Miller. Against the people we had, there was no chance. And Kamara had a career day against me, and I'm not proud of it, but I also am not hurt about it because I know what I'm getting myself into, and it's the beginning of the season, so we're gonna see how the rest of the league go, and hopefully we can make something happen. See what the division looking like. You see, we get beat. You see a lot of stars on the other side, a lot of X's on the other side of the ball. It's always gonna look like that on the opposite side of me. But that's fine. But once again, you see I'm driving. I'm a drive. But it's hard to make the plays. I already looked inside the rest of the league. I have the 20th best quarterback. He's 30. So not much more development to go with that one. You know what I'm saying? See, we driving it slowly but surely, but being too aggressive, being overconfident in my talent may be my biggest downfall in a game like this. Especially when the slow game is actually kind of working for me. But I digress. We'll talk about the rebuild because this is the first episode. We're going to try to do the whole season. I'm definitely going to try to do the whole season. There's a lot of good competition out there, a lot of active people. We have a chat. It's my first time being part of anything, this big, so I'm kind of excited about it. So I'm really going to take advantage of all this, But I'm probably dealing with a problem a lot of other players are dealing with. A lot of people probably came in a little earlier than me. But season 3, Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, however you want to say it, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. That plays like that, if I had a playmaker, he would have got to that. He would have got to that, If I had a playmaker, that wouldn't have happened. You see, plays like that is, type of plays that changes games, and with a team like mine, type of plays that changes seasons. But we gonna keep on pushing. He has Gardner Minshew, and he's having no problem. So I can't complain about having Derek Carr because I was definitely on a trade block trying to get rid of him for probably 2 days straight. the trade block is real active, and I really like that. You know, usually people get on franchise and they can just manipulate the computer and make unreal trades and build, you know, because, you know, it's easy to do that. But when you in a franchise with 30 other people, 31 other players, you know, you just can't bully in the trade market. So you really got to be smart and strategic. And, you know, sometimes you got to deal with what you got, because other players are smart too. And that's what you can appreciate about a league like this. That's why I wakes up early. I wakes up early and check that trade block, because I'm trying to get them out. I'm trying to get rid of everything I can get rid of. I've made a lot of changes since I got in this team. And since this game that you're watching, I've made a lot of changes. So, you know, it's gonna be real for sure. You see right there, he could have hurt me. He could have hurt me. But, you know, we make the stop. It seems like we have a decent team, but when everyone's 86 and below, 28, 29 years old, it doesn't look, it's not right. It don't feel right. It might look alright, but it's not right. A lot of these names you probably don't know. It's been updated rosters. There's been draft classes imported for my education. You know, like I say, I'm fresh in this league. I just joined it a couple days ago, so you know, I'm still learning things myself. But we're gonna try to build a consistency with that. You know, plays like that. We need quarterbacks that can really get the zip there. We need wide receivers that can really run the route. I can't really be aggressive with a team like this. Not yet. You know, hopefully I'll get a little bit more discipline in my next game versus the Chiefs, which is coming real soon. You see the Jaguars have Darius Slay. You see more stars on the other end. No stars on my end. Like I say, we'll try to work on that. But since this game, we'll get into that. But I made a trade for a big time superstar, you know, for the league, I guess, and for the future. So we'll get into that in the future. But right now, you know, we looking pretty good on defense. Maybe we'll be in better position if our offense could stop turning the ball over. But in my first game when I lost, in the second game of the season when I very first got the team, that was the problem. You know, we can appreciate plays like this, but you know, that happens at the end of the game, at the end of the half. So we can just take that with a grain of salt. This right here for the stats. You know, first half it's not that bad. You know, we playing the Jaguars, but you never know who's on the other side of the stick. It could be, you know, so you got to treat every game with respect. See, plays like this, we need players that can really get to those gaps and go make tackles. You know, I can fix my game. I can fix my game plan a little bit more as I adjust to my roster. But you know, at the same time, you know how Madden is. Some players just make plays because of their attributes, and sometimes you just gotta deal with it. You know, but we'll make sure we gonna make the right plays. We gonna play smart. We gonna try to play smart. But you know, I ain't gonna complain about none of them, because we gonna try to really take these Raiders to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal of it. That's why it's called the Raider rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, see, plays like this, that's me. I thought I got down. I thought I pressed it, but you know, my controller kind of old. My controller been out since the first one. You know, I was probably tripping. Maybe the game was tripping. You know, but plays like that open up the gap, make the games bad. Luckily, he missed the field goal. Hopefully, that helps me out later on in this game. Once again, you see no running game, and we actually, before this game, after this game, we actually traded away our best player, Trent Brown, offensive lineman. You know, he was 28, 29 years old. We gave him to a team that was in a win now, right now, because we definitely not in there. We just trying to get youth and depth. Depth is my biggest thing right now, because you never know who can break out in the league like this. You never know what kind of kinks or you know, wrinkles you can use with certain players. You know how Madden works. It's always them glitchy players. Hopefully I got one on my team, or I can build me one. Because I'm pretty sure that's what everybody else trying to do on the other end. Because at this point, we all know how Madden works, so we ain't even going to play with it like that. You see a pass like that, maybe that's my fault, maybe that's Derek Carr. He can't set his feet. But you know, we getting back in the game. We driving. You see, driving is not a problem. Aggression is always the problem. Throwing dots is never going to be a problem. I can guarantee you that. But you know, most people on Madden take advantage of the running, but I've always been, you know, I've always been able to pass the ball on every Madden. Even on the Madden when they made the halfback sweep OP, you know, I was on top of that. I was still throwing the ball. I was still dotting them up. I like to do that. You see plays like this. Plays like this is why we need playmakers on defense. Plays like this is why I'm going to sacrifice my whole offense this season to make sure I got players on the other side of the field of the ball, because we can't get blowed out. I'd rather win a game 7-10 than lose a game 42-0 like I did my first, or this game. You know, I'd rather be able to shut things down, because my offense is gonna get me in a lot of trouble, and I'm gonna need my defense to sustain. But you know, but it seems like there's a lot of competition in this league and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna adjust my plays, and maybe I don't need a super team. Because you know, normally I don't, but I'm still getting used to this team, so we'll figure it out. You know, and I believe I'm the first person in this league to stream, well, not to stream, but to actually have a YouTube video, highlights and everything like that. So hopefully I keep it going, and hopefully I start a trend with everybody. But you see, deep in the fourth quarter, plays like this, if we can get to the quarterback, we can, you know, it's probably 3rd and 24 on that play. And we get a stop and we can get the ball down by 8 with 4 minutes left. That would have been nice. We've been in midfield probably. But you know, if that doesn't happen, they ain't getting field goal position. 8-point game, 2 minutes is looking bad for my team. You know, because of mistakes, over aggression, like I say, which is probably gonna be the story of the whole season, especially with Derek Carr. Luckily, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a bad play call by me. But this is the second field goal my opponents missed, so maybe it's the internet, maybe he just not the field goal kicking guy. But you know, nevertheless, we're gonna try to drive. And once again, over aggression, no receivers that can hit them routes like I really need them to at this point. That pretty much probably might cost me the game. I got 3 timeouts left. You know, a nice stop right there. A stop right here would probably be very beneficial for me. You know, but from this angle, luckily that's out of bounds. But once again, hopefully we can get a stop right here. But we can't. That's a bad play call. Can't blame that on any of my players. Hopefully my opponent can miss another one. I doubt it, because I wouldn't have missed another one. But the way my controller be tripping online, you never know. But you know, now it's looking insurmountable. Let's just, you know, try to get what we can get out of bounds. He's not gonna give me nothing deep. I'm pretty sure of that. You know, once again, I probably had players open, but at this point, when plays like this, any other quarterback would have made that play. Any other quarterback would have made that play. But you know, it happens, and then plays like this happen. You know, just break down. C.J. Anderson looking like he did against the Cowboys. Man, but you know, we took the L. But compared to that first game we played when I very first got the team, and we just hopped right in it, thinking we was just Madden geniuses. You know, it's been way better since then. So at least we got on the board. Hopefully we get a win against the Chiefs, who has Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, the squad. But you know, Raider rebuild. You see, Mike Tomlin. I got here, I saw him. I was confused, but I guess I was kind of appreciative of it. No rushing. We had 2 takeaways, but we gave the ball away 6 times, and that's the type of stuff that's going to get me in trouble. Like I say, with the over-aggression. As you see, very active on the league, and you know, hopefully it stays active throughout the whole season. But you know, we ready for it. We ready for it. I'm ready for it. I think I might know a couple people up in here I haven't even really seen, because we all go by our team name. So I'm the Raider rebuild. This the Raider rebuild, and you know, we gonna turn this thing around for sure. Whoever had these before me, shame on you. And you know, this is what we gonna do. This is Coach Cam, Stiffmoney, the DawgPound, Madden League. We gonna round out Madden 20 off right, and you know, that's it.
And get out my way and watch out as I come through. Busting in your line, cracking helmets in. I bring the pain, so what you gon' do? Stand there and just get shook out.